Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another Red Talk. Months, what's good, my brother?
Why argue? Why argue, Rants? Why argue the Arsenal fans when you can just wait?
Hey, bro, it's crazy, you know. It's crazy. What a night, guys.
Why argue when you can just wait? You know, I don't know. Really, I've run out of words to describe. Someone in my chat yesterday called them chronic bottle jobs, and I think I'm gonna run with that for the next year. Chronic bottle jobs. Go and see a therapist. It's that mad with them. It's that mad. And yes, I might look like an auntie with these glasses on, but I'm in my auntie phase right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my auntie phase right now. Trust me. Understand that one, because maybe some of them might start to listen. Maybe. I'm surprised you don't have the shades on today. I'm surprised I'm surprised you don't have the shades on. I don't know where your shades are.
But I had the shades on all game, blood. You know them way there. Like I can't lie.
No, I hear
game,
it.
Man. I had the shades on all game. All right, cool. I had the
I
shades
hear
on
it,
all match, blood. You know them way there. Like
I know, but
all
this
match,
is the
man had
celebration. You know when people say, you know when your birthday is on Wednesday, but really it ain't your birthday till the weekend's over.
No, I hear it.
It's that you get it.
It's a mad thing, yeah, because like, bro, listen, I had the shades on, yeah, but all game, like, you know them way there, bro, all game. Hold on, the man adjust the shades. But I had the shades on all game, blood. You know them way there, all game. I was watching the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I knew, bro, my hatred for United, for Arsenal shines bright. You know them ones. So I had to wear the glasses.
But the glasses, bro, it's crazy. It's mad because yesterday I see the get up, I see the outfit. That's crazy.
Hey, bro, listen, bro, I woke up feeling French, blood. You know them way there, and I was like, bro, listen, I need to express myself. It's the only way I knew how. Do you know what I'm saying? Crazy. This is what it is. So I said, yo, like, bro, I'm gonna have to dig in the wardrobe and see what I can find. Do you know what I'm saying? For that special occasion. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm sure the Arsenal fans appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure they did as well. I mean, they were very confident. I said they can have the We Beat Real Madrid trophy. I hope they can lift that with happiness, and they feel some sort of, I don't know what's the word, they feel accomplished. I feel like I think some of them feel accomplished, you know. But for me, I feel like a lot of them watch their team. Well, I want to say like this because, sometimes a blind man can look like this. Like, I think sometimes they watch football as if they're blind. Because some of them still seem to think that they deserved to win.
Yeah.
What, because Arteta said so? You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
over 2 legs, PSG probably missed 10 quality chances. 10,
yeah. That's not to say Donnarumma didn't pull off some good saves, because it's a game of football.
Donnarumma pulled off some good saves, but bro, I swear down, yeah, I forgot Varashelia. I forgot that shot that he hit the post with.
Yeah.
I feel like they hit the post in both legs. And
even
then
Doué stuffed the spot on the penalty spot.
Doué, the Barcola chance, the missed penalty.
Yes.
Like, brother, there was bare chances, bro. I swear the crossbar one from Ramos in the first, bro. There was at least 10 goals that they could have.
There was bad, bro. There was bad. And as I said, like, this is why I was doing it. Keep on crying. You know what? Keep on crying. That's what I like crying. Keep on crying. That is them, man. Rival. Actually, I got my rival tears upstairs. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get the rival tears.
Yeah, bro, that's all right, man. We need to drink, man. We need to drink, my brother. You know the way it is. It's a celebration. You know what I mean? It's an occasion. One for the ages and that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man was just chilling. You get me? We was just chilling, people. And then you see Arteta coming out saying the best team lost and that. This guy's taking a piss, you know. What's wrong with this guy? Shout out Lee Gunner as well, bro. I went to sleep. I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. Lee Gunner was still alive, you know. I couldn't believe it. Lee Gunner was still alive, bro. Lee Gunner's trying to buy an island so he can escape this abuse, blood. I'm telling you. This is just what it is, blood. I see Lee Gunner was alive for 14 hours, bro. He's trying to get out of it. I can't lie, bro. They better switch off the AdSense. This is unbelievable work. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where when I see Lee Gunner streaming, 14 hours live streaming a dog. 14 hours.
Come
on, bro. Cheers, man. You know them way there, bro.
Cheers to that one, man. We cheers to that one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, 14 hours.
Right, it's got a bit of a bite to it. Must be the Arsenal flavor. Must be the Arsenal flavor.
Bro, do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Must be the Arsenal flavor, man. Oh no.
Nah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. The game yesterday, it was mad, you know. And you know the best thing about the game is that Arsenal actually started well. You know them ones.
They did.
That was the best part of it. I know Arsenal fans were believing, you know. They were believing the way Arsenal started.
They were thinking, "Raw, we got this." You know what I'm saying? Bro, we got this.
Crazy.
They probably had it in the bag, and it's killing me because now all of a sudden, as I said, I feel like Arsenal were like your little annoying little cousin, or your annoying little brother. Like, I promise you, the way these man when they knew they couldn't win the Prem, all of a sudden the Prem don't matter. Prem don't matter. They don't care about it. anytime I brought up the Prem, it's, oh, why'd you keep trying to make it about you? The winner of the Premier League making it about me. Ironic. Anyway, now that the UCL is done, now they just don't care about the season. Now they don't care about football. Now they don't care. I hate people that when they lose, their rebuttal is, I don't care. You do care. Of course you care. You can't invest everything into something and all of a sudden when it doesn't work, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to know?
That's cool, though, isn't it? That's cool.
How about this? We, as rival fans, we don't care because you guys seem to think that everything is about you. It's all about you. But realistically, we win trophies over here. We win trophies over here. We actually accomplished what we set out to do. Not just Liverpool, but other teams. A lot of different teams be winning trophies. City win trophies. In the bad season, they'll still win trophies. You guys, in your worst ever stint in the Premier League era, still winning trophies. Liverpool, we won what, 10 trophies in 10 years? The last 10 years? Averaging a trophy a year. Like, we're all, apart from Spurs, we're all winning trophies. But Arsenal seem to kind of like trying to rub shoulders with all of us. Why?
I hear it.
Why? Why do they feel the need to continually rub shoulders with the man then? Go and get your money up. Go and get your money up. I don't understand it. It makes, and the worst thing is, there's a moral high ground about them as well, like as if they're of a higher power. You know what I'm saying? They're of a higher power. I've heard Rice be called world class about 15 times this season on different channels. I've heard Gabriel, Saliba, you know, Saka, all these men get called world class. I said that Kvaratskhelia is more complete than Bukayo Saka, and I'm there getting bombarded with I'm getting bombarded by the Arsenal man as if I said something crazy, as if I said something bad. Because I'm pretty sure I saw the most complete winger in Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, he was the best winger over two legs for me.
Oh, he was. Him and Dembele were clear of everyone else, man.
Because I didn't see any Bible scriptures from Timber this time. I didn't see any Bible.
Hey, he got chef up in both legs. I'll be real. Him and my guy MLS, bro. I felt sorry for him yesterday, bro. You know what's mad, yeah? Before the game, when they were walking out the tunnel, yeah, he looked nervous, blood. And I was thinking, maybe I'm overthinking things. He looked nervous, bro. MLS, bro. He looked like he's seen a ghost, blood, and he played like it as well, blood. I can't lie, it's peak. It's actually peak, you know. Like when he was walking out, I was like, this guy he looks like something's wrong with him. Like he looks mad nervous and that. And he got absolutely ragdolled, mate. Like it was was ridiculous. Bro.
Welcome to the real game of football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the real game of football.
Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, Stacker stat padded though. Do you know what I mean? So they're gonna pretend that he done anything over both legs. He was rubbish, bro, and he missed the open goal as well, blood. Oh, the open goal miss was treacherous as well that he put over the bar. You know, man's gonna say, "Oh, it's his weaker foot, bro." Listen, bro, shouldn't have one, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Best winger in the world, and that. How's he got a weak foot, bro? What you talking?
No, but this is the thing. Yeah, when we're talking about like being old enough and if you're good enough and stat padding. How did we react when Vinicius Jr.? You know when Vinicius Jr. scored against Arsenal and he did this one? He did this one.
Yeah, and the game was already over.
People not know that was the same thing.
It was that.
And I told you, man, about Sakayo Baka. I told you, man, about him. Told you, man, about him. Like, I'm not even sitting there saying he's a dead baller in that. But
no, but they're saying he's not fit now. You know them ones. That's the narrative now. Now because he died, he's not fit.
When he battered, when he how about this? Let me finish this one, man. You know why? Yeah, because when Alaba just come back from injury, like we hadn't just seen him gone for a year, by the way. He was gone for like a year and a half. Yeah, pretty much since he signed, we ain't seen him. Saka comes up against him, and no one cared about Alaba just coming back from injury. No one gave a monkeys that Alaba just come back after almost a year out. Yeah. But now that Saka's the one who weren't performing the same way he should be performing, now all of a sudden he's not fit. He's not 100%. It's when it suits me FC. No one cared about Alaba when he weren't fit. But now we should care about Saka because he's not fit. I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't understand it, bro. Sakayo, that again, until he returns to 100%, that's Sakayo Baka now. That's what it is. Tyreek George. It's Tyreek George.
It is,
That's
bro.
who it is. There's Tyreek George out there.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy, man.
That's
I can't lie, man.
You know what I'm saying? That open goal, you can't miss those, Rants. You can't miss those.
Bro, oh my days. Enrique, my manager, he didn't say that. Bro, man said, I think I was brave last season when I said we were gonna have a better team without Mbappe. I still think we're better. The stats are there. No way he said that. Cold. Bro, that's how I feel, but I can't believe he's actually said that.
Cold.
Like this guy said, bro, bro, you know how cheeky that is.
Hey, listen.
You know how cheeky that is.
Okay, Enrique, take the shades, man. Now take the shades. You're a bad man.
You know, I said, bro, you know how cheeky that is, and it's true though. It's true. But man said, yo, I dash away to you, and I'm in the final and he's not. You know the ones that, hey, bro, he's crazy. You know,
bad man.
This guy's a crazy brother. You know, Bob Arteta's talking about saying, oh yeah, we were the better team and we've been the best team in the tournament. Sit your bumble clock down. Man said, yeah, me said beating all 4 Premier League teams. Well, the League of Farmers. No, he said we are the League of Farmers, bro. Man's taking the piss. Man said, what? Me punk bitch? Nah, you punk bitch, bruv. You get me?
Yeah. Man said, listen, we're just a team from a Farmers League, man. Let us do our thing.
It's crazy.
Crazy, man. I'm just, do you know how I feel? I feel like we should get paid every time you hear the word next season from an Arsenal fan. I think there should be a direct debit to all our accounts. Every time you hear the word next season. Because if I made this announcement last week, I reckon I'd be about 2 bills up. I reckon I'd be about 2 bills up because they're talking about next season already. Even though that's the only thing they can do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They keep talking about next season over and over. Like, and the thing is, I don't even want to cap what Patrice Evra kept saying, but how many next seasons do they have in them? I have to ask this to my bro. How many next seasons do you have in you?
Hey,
how many next seasons do you have left in you? How many times are you gonna lie? How about this? Forget lying to yourself. How many times are you gonna lie to me?
Bro, one of my subs messaged me, said that they work in A&E, bro, and the amount of Arsenal fans in A&E from alcohol-induced incidents yesterday.
No way.
Was a mad thing. Yeah, bear man getting drunk and having accidents, bro. Do you know what I mean? Turning up to the hospital in the Arsenal shirt. It's a madness, bro. This is what happens, bro. Bear Arsenal man in hospital, you know, just getting drunk, tripping down the stairs and getting into fights and whatnot. Bear man just injured, fam. It's peak.
I told you, this shit got back to it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I told you this got some best. Yo.
Shout out Lee Gunner as well, blood. Lend me a $5, bro. You know the ones. Lend me a $5, blood. Man saw the live stream, like 12 hours live or something like that.
12 hours live. I said, lend me a $5. Bro, shout out. I worry about Troops, man. I was worried about my brother Troops. I called him and he just didn't speak. He didn't even say nothing. Just breathing. He didn't say nothing. Pause.
Yeah, bro. Man, just breathing down the phone, bro. Shout out Enrique, you know. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is why we should sell Bruno, blood. Run me the money. Man said I'd rather have 4 players score 12 than 1 player that scores 40. That's how I feel. And Bruno don't score 40, blood. Run me that 120 million for Bruno, blood.
All right, this Bruno revisionism is killing me, but we'll get to that another day.
Brother, you know what I mean? Run that. Do you know what I'm saying? But nah, trust me. Shout out Arsenal, though, bro. Bro, listen, they fed families yesterday. Shout out League On.
They fed families. We all ate. I was sitting there, bro. I couldn't believe some of the numbers I was seeing.
Nah, but you know what's amazing, yeah? Listen, like I saw Lee Gunner and Troops both had double figure thousands, you know. They had 5 figures in live. I raided Troops' channel, and when I looked over there was 12K there, bro. Do you know what I mean? When I looked at Lee Gunners, he had around 12,000 as well. And I know that Curtis would have had 5 figures in his thing as well, because Curtis always has numbers, you know, like that, bro. Listen, the whole Arsenal family, were on their phones, in disbelief, blood. Everyone was there. Everyone was on YouTube, bro. I'm surprised the server didn't crash yesterday, you know, because, bro, YouTube, hey, they ate, blood. Lee Gunner done 300K, bro. 14 hours he was live, you know. The watch time on that is going to be diabolical.
Bro, I think, hear this. Here's my theory. Here's my theory. I feel like Arsenal will win eventually.
Win what?
I don't even know which trophy. I'll be honest. I don't have that much faith in them.
Okay.
Eventually, they will win, and that could be in 2027, 2028. But here's the thing. I think they've reached a point now where even if they do win, it's not enough.
Anti-climax, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like you made us wait 6 years for another FA Cup. And that's even if it is next year, by the way. That's even if it's next year. You know what I'm saying? Because don't you feel like when you have to wait this long, now it has to be one of the big two?
Oh, it has, but brother, it needed to be that this season, I'll be honest.
Yeah, this year. Yeah, exactly. It needed to be one of the big two. So now you tricked yourself, you played yourself into not being able to win just the trophy. I think maybe 2 years ago, Arteta could have got away with a Carabao. Because realistically, if we're sitting here and Arteta in his 6-year tenure, Arsenal, 5-year tenure, about to be 6. Let's say Rants he'd won, obviously, the FA Cup already. Let's say he won another FA Cup and 2 Carabaos. You think any of us would be talking mad on his name?
No.
Of course not.
Couldn't.
Cool, maybe he's not won the big 2, but you're competing year in, year out, and you got 4 trophies in 5 years.
You couldn't say nothing.
No, bro. I'd say just keep doing, even as a rival fan, keep doing your thing. Your thing.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. It will happen eventually. That's
gonna happen, bro. Because you man got a winning. That's a winning mentality there. A winning mentality. The players know how to win. You just haven't got quite over the line. But this is how the fan base are acting like that's the reality. You would have thought the way Arteta gets creamed by these positive supremists that he's winning trophies every year while competing for the big 2. You're no different than Pochettino. You're no different than Brendan Rodgers. That's what he is. Just with a little bit more, I don't know, VO5. A little bit more. Stronghold, by the way. VO5 stronghold. I'm black in it, so I don't use them things there. But you know what I'm saying? VO5 stronghold in them things there. So this is what I don't understand. And now it's like, because Arsenal didn't win the Champions League, now a lot more fans are going Arteta out. It's too late for that now. You knew you was never, deep down, you knew you weren't winning the champs. From time you were saying Rice was man of the match against Real Madrid when Partey was on that pitch, you knew you weren't, man. You knew you weren't winning nothing.
Yep.
Rory Delat froze at the Parc de France. Have some respect. Have some flipping respect. Bringing on 2 defenders in the second half. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. As I said, I was going through my games collection. You man know what it is. I was going through my games collection and I was thinking, Edgiano, 99 shot power. JT on the cover of games before he was cancelled. I'm thinking to myself,
yeah, bro. I see Yardman was crying. You know, man said he was crying dragon stout, and that's what man heard. That's what I heard, bro. Like I couldn't believe it,
bro. Understand, teams didn't have sponsors in games yet. The last time these men won a prem, bro. I can't even. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, as I even said, this game. You know, this game's in the arcade now. You can play this in the arcade.
Crazy Taxi. Oi, that game was lidge.
You can play Crazy Taxi in the arcade. You can go Central London right now and go play that in an arcade. You don't need like the whole. Do you get it, bro? You don't need you don't need this no more. You don't need a console to play it, bro. You go play it in an arcade. Them man, Rants, I don't even know what you was doing in 05.
Can't even remember, bro.
I don't know what you was doing in 05. I don't know. Chat, let us know what some of the stuff that you was doing in 05.
I think I was.
Don't even know.
I think 05. I think I was starting college in 05.
Was I in 05? I was in primary school.
Yeah, I think I was starting college in 05. I think it was my first year of college, or
I was in
last year of secondary school. I can't remember.
I was waiting for the retro cakes on a Friday at primary school. That's what I was doing.
That's crazy.
Waiting for the retro cakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I first started playing football, my shin pads are bigger than my shins. That's what's going on.
The shin pads with the ankle thing connected, bro. They look like cricket pads, innit? Hey, bro, nah.
Bro, if they were, how about this? The wicket shield things.
Oh, bro, they look like cricket pads, blood. I remember those. Them back in the days. Oh my days, those were horrible.
Certain man was in the womb, bro. Your mouth didn't even exist. Your mouth didn't even exist, bro. It's real dark. I'm pretty sure Harvey Elliott didn't even exist. Some of my young G's, Kobe Mania, when that didn't even exist.
Yeah, that's crazy, you know.
Some of the man them weren't even around. And this is the thing now.
Yeah.
Europa League, it's a very awkward discussion now because City are in the final, Chelsea are in the final. Well, basically in the final. And who's the other one? And Tottenham and you, let's be honest, one of you man are winning the Europa League, innit? That's the bottom line.
That's right.
There's the small possibility that Bodo Glimt can do something today, but realistically, an English team is winning this Europa League. But they're gonna act like it don't matter. So prepare for that, by the way. They're gonna act like it don't matter.
Amazing.
I just want to know why Vitinha, guys like Vitinha, I can't believe they put guys like Rice in the same conversation as Vitinha.
Vitinha is a special footballer, you know. But
did you see what he did in the corner of the pitch?
Hey, that was nasty. Yeah, I remember.
Hey, bro, you see when your centre mids are doing that.
Hey, the way he just, bro, and he does it all the time, you know. When players are closing down, he just dinks it over their foot. Like
dinks it over your leg. Bro, you see, man, when man are in 100% control of the ball, it's very scary.
That's real ball manipulation. When you got the ball on a string and you can do whatever you want when you want. Like that's a real footballer.
Do you know what he did to Timber? He did what Coutinho done to Bellerin when he went. I don't know if you guys know what Coutinho done to Bellerin when he stopped, brought it the other way, brought it back the other way, and Bellerin spun around and Coutinho hit the post. Yeah, I'm telling you, he did what he did when Coutinho got the ball in the corner. He pushed it, stopped it, looked the other way, and went back on the byline. And Timber did this.
No, it's crazy.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, not the lumberjack, not the black lumberjack. Ain't no way. Not the black lumberjack. Not the guy, not Timber. You know what I'm saying? The guy who can do no wrong, because they talk about Timber like he's the best thing since sliced bread. Like he's the best thing since sliced bread.
I can't lie, yeah. The way they talk about him, and even the way they were talking about Lewis Skelly, bro. I see man comparing him to Ashley Cole and that. And you know what it is, yeah? It's the Arsenal system that doesn't really isolate these players that makes them look that way, bro. I'm telling you. And also they flood the midfield with the extra player because they have Havertz or Marino, who's not really a striker. So they're just about condensing space in it and physically just they suffocate teams in it. And brother, we saw Timber get isolated over both legs, brother, and he was not looking too clever. I can't even lie, bro. He always looked like he was on the cusp of being booked. Like I've never seen him look so uncomfortable, bro. I've never seen it.
He was, and this is the thing with Arsenal in the Champions League. It's so difficult for them to like win their battles because in the Prem they almost play as a team that defends as a unit, and that's nothing wrong with defending as a unit, by the way, because in the Milan defend as a unit, but in the Milan actually score goals. In the Milan actually have quality in their wing backs. Like DeMarco and Dumfries are for me two of the best useful wing backs in a back three system that exist right now. Yeah, you're not going to get much better than DeMarco. Going forward, you're not going to get better than DeMarco.
They're direct, they've got technical ability, but also they're mad physical. Like when you look at their physiques, like DeMarco is a wedge, brother, and so is my man as well. Dumfries, like these man, they're built like centre backs, but they're fullbacks, bro. Like they're mad powerful.
Have you seen Dumfries is as tough and he's as Blafrican as it gets. I'll tell you right now, you need a chainsaw, you need a hacksaw to cut his hair. That's how tough Dumfries is, bro. And then you got DeMarco, who's shaped like a croissant. Brother's just built like this with no neck. With bare tech, bro.
Like, he doesn't even look like a left back, let alone a wing back. This bro looks like a no nonsense.
He looks like a rugby player. What do you mean? He looks like a rugby player,
bro. With the trim and he's teched off, and he's bombing forward at every opportunity. It doesn't make sense,
bro. He's built like a bulldog. Honestly, like I'm telling you, DeMarco is built like a croissant. Someone put a croissant emoji in the chat and look at a croissant and then look at DeMarco. And then you look at DeMarco. He's shaped like, bro. He's built like Mendes Lang.
Yeah, bro. He does, bro. He looks like he's out on bail, blood. That's what he looks like.
Look at Omo's comment. He looks, bro, on bail, brother. I'm telling you, he's on tag. He's on house arrest. You feel like he's on house arrest. I'm telling you right now, this guy is built like Victor Anichebe, bro. That's how he's built, bro.
And he's a left back, converted left wing back. And this brother, there's nothing. I can't lie. He don't look like a fullback at all.
Yeah, it's true. Man is saying he can't wear a balaclava. That's
bro. No, it's insane. Like the way that these men play in that wing back system, they're ridiculous, isn't it? Like it was a joy to actually watch them lot play, man. And hey, that game was unreal as well. I can't lie, bro. That's one of the best 2 legs that we might have seen in the Champions League.
Again, slugfest, because man on the face, that was a slugfest. It was even though Inter Milan defended at times when they had to defend, but that's what you're gonna have to do. They made again, and also Inzaghi made to take off DeMarco masterstroke.
Yeah,
masterstroke, because even though Yamal was smoking DeMarco, they were doing, like, in my opinion, as good as Yamal was in the game, I think Yamal was nullified to an extent at times.
He was, but they set up to nullify him.
No, I think and here's my thing. I don't even think they just set up to nullify. I think they set up to frustrate him, because there was about a 30-minute phase where he was just trying to dink in shit crosses.
Yeah, because he was getting like not even half a yard. It was like a quarter, and he was just trying to force the ball into the area, and nothing was coming off.
Right, and to the point where, and it's all in here because, and this showed his age. When there's 2 minutes to go in the game and you're cutting in and letting it off, bro, what you did? Take it to the fucking corner. What you did? Do you know how dangerous Inter Milan are on the counter? Take it to the corner. I don't care if he hit the post. I don't care if he hit the post. He would have been seen as more of a hero if he took it to the corner than trying to win the game at 3-2 up in the 92nd minute. I don't care what no one says. He had a brilliant game, unbelievable game, but sometimes it's not your day. So if you get your nose ahead in a game that kind of feels like it might not be your day, take it to the corner. Take it to the corner. Because this is the Champions League. All that will come with age, though, innit? There's nothing
experience. That's experience.
That will just come with age. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it will just come with age. But as I said, and for me, even the chance at the end that he misses, for me, that he has the quality to be scoring that. I think he should be scoring.
Yeah, but this is why I think he reminds me a lot of Neymar, because Neymar misses the easy chances and scores the hard ones, innit? That's always Neymar's thing. Neymar's got amazing GA, and he's not the most clinical finisher. Like, he does miss chances he should score. That's why I think
he's a very neat finisher, though.
Yeah, they both try and side foot past everything. Everything's got to be like whipped in and stuff like that. But it's like sometimes you need to put your foot through it and just score, innit?
Yeah, and I think even with that one though, I just feel like because for the 30 minutes before that, he was only getting a quarter of space. They're kicking him, refs kind of not giving it, sometimes kind of giving it unless it's a bate foul. I feel like that last finish was out of frustration almost. Yeah, it's frustration in that.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you're not getting a lot of joy. You start snatching at things. You know?
Of course. You snatch at your shots, and that's not even saying he snatched at everything. But the way that Inter Milan set up was to frustrate Yamal. And even if he does get past you, it's going to affect his end product. As good as his end product actually is. And you know what I'm saying? And that is a compliment to Yamal. That's one of the biggest compliments. When a team is setting out to stop you. That's one of the biggest compliments you can pay a player. It's not going to feel like that because he's just lost the semi-final. It's not going to feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're spot on though.
That's the bottom line. And I feel like after watching that game and watching the PSG Arsenal game, I just thought to myself, I was like, I rate PSG, and I think for me, I'm kind of rooting for them to win as well. But I also feel like I wouldn't.
PSG have to win it, man. I would love Inzaghi to win it because I like him as a manager. But you know what it is,
and because the players are old, man. Like, look how old that squad is, Rants. Acerbi's
that
37.
PSG squad could go again, but you know what? This is the second final in 3 years for them, innit? No, the second final in 3 years for Inter. So yeah, you're right with the age as well. It'd be good if they won it, but then.
And Inter, let's be honest, Inter,
I like Enrique as a manager now, just because of the way he's playing football, and the way he's talking bare bossy as well. You know the ones there, so I kind of like it, bro. I'll be happy for either of them.
Remember, this is a manager that Arsenal fans refuse to have. Some Man United fans were telling me when the name Enrique came along. You know what I'm saying? Find out things turned out. Hansi Flick as well. Another manager, people were like, nah, failed at Germany. What? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, if it was, I'm telling you, as I said, people have different energy for different managers. I guarantee if it was Gareth Southgate doing what Amorim was doing, you lot would want him out instantaneously. You'd want him out. Expeditiously, you'd want him out your club. If Gareth Southgate had Man United in 15th place, fuck the cup final. Fuck the cup final. You know what I'm saying? They would have said, oh, Gareth Southgate's good in cup games, and he's a cup manager anyway. That's what they would have said. So this is my point. Like, Enrique is a bad boy manager. And let's get it straight. Ramos and Kolo Muani is 170. You might as well have given that 170 million to charity. You know what I'm saying? You might as well give that money to charity. 90 million on Kolo Muani and 80 million on Ramos is that's blasphemous. That's blasphemous stuff. But they got it right in the end. They got it right in the end. But as I said, I just feel like I wouldn't mind Inter Milan winning either as well, because even the game against City, their final against City, I can't help but blame Lukaku.
It's all Lukaku. Yeah, 100%. You can't blame anyone else. The chances he missed are embarrassing. And
he blocked one of them on the line. He blocked his own player's chance on the line. Unfortunate, but you know what I'm saying? I can't help but blame Lukaku for that. And when you see a Acerbi, I think I'm saying his name right. It's Acerbi, 37.
I think so.
Mkhitaryan, he's 35 going for, I think he's 36, you know.
Bro, listen, playing CM, you know.
CM, I'm balling, but not looking at a place though. Like, and this is why I say I don't believe in players, oh, you're too old and the manager can't make it work, bro.
Bro, not too old or not good enough, bro, because the thing is, you're looking at this team, yeah, and there's not too many players, man are running. Like, bro, this is why when I see United dying, yeah, like, I'm seeing Dumfries and DeMarco, yeah, are converted fullbacks into wingbacks. DeMarco was a left back. He wasn't originally a wingback, bro. Do you know what I mean? And Italians naturally are more defensive minded. So as a coach, if you can coach that brother into an attacking wingback, then what's the excuse for what Amorim's doing right now? There's no fucking excuse, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at what Inzaghi's doing, yeah, and I'm like, yo, with the system, with the players you've got, you're overachieving, my bro. Because, bro, them man looked like they had no them man had no real legs in midfield, yeah, against a very, very hyperactive young Barcelona side, yeah. And Barca made them look old for like 25 minutes. And then they regrouped, made a couple substitutions and went again, bro. So it shows you that the manager's setting up the right way, blood. They had a 37-year-old centre-back. And I think the striker they subbed on as well was a fucking old man, but I think they were both older than man.
Taremi, yeah. Taremi, I think Taremi's in his 30s, no?
Taremi looks 40, blood, and looks like he smokes 10 cigs an hour.
Bro, Taremi is way past his black prime. He's 32. Past his prime.
Bro, he looks like 38, bruv. I'll be honest. 38, 39, 40, blood. He looks old as fuck, bro. His teeth are grey, wrong, blood. Man's got grey teeth, blood. Do you know how much you got to smoke to have grey teeth, blood? His teeth are grey, blood. You know what I mean? His teeth are grey, my brother.
That's killing.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, like, Taremi, bro. As I said, you got Mkhitaryan's 36, bro.
But you see that? 36. This is what I'm saying. Link Mkhitaryan as well.
Like Darmian is 35. Like this Inter Milan team is aging, but good coaching. And by the way, elite scamming. And by the way, yeah. Even though these men are aging, you're coming up against a young Thundercats in Barcelona. That they are the definition of young Thundercats. Legs everywhere, technical brilliance everywhere. There's not a single player that isn't technically secure on the ball.
You saw it as well, bro. There was a period where they were overwhelming them, and it looked like Inter were gonna collapse. It did look like that.
How old is Jan Sommer?
35 as well, they're saying.
Nah, just give it a rest, man. Give it a rest. He's 36.
Ooh, bro, that save he made, that wasn't no 36-year-old save, blood. Hey, bro, they need to check Onana. He must be 50.
They need to. You see how Onana had to go get tested. They need to go test Sommer. You know when Neville and they come off the pitch. Remember that interview where they're talking about when Neville went overlap, saying they come off the pitch and he's like, nah, that ain't right. Nah, that ain't right. Them man been running for 90 minutes, so they can go for another 90. That ain't right, bro. How they get it, bro? This team is full of uncles. I'll be real, fuck it, Rants. They slightly deserve it, man. Nah, PSG, they'll have other years. I know PSG, they have other years, bro. Man are 37, 2 36-year-olds, a 37-year-old, and a 35-year-old. Yeah. And a 32-year-old striker as well. Rants, they deserve it, man. Come on, man. Can't tell me. You can't tell me they don't deserve it. Can't tell me.
You're right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'll be happy if they won it, but you know what I mean? There's something about the brand of football that Enrique's playing. I'll be happy for him as well, bro. Like, bro, I'm just happy for football, blood. That Arsenal are out, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I see these man doing up Stoke set pieces. I see these man long throws in the Champions League once. When's the last time you seen that?
Bro,
Thomas Partey was taking throws from both sides of the pitch. That's when I deeped that this is a ploy, you know.
It's not even, do you know what I'm saying? It's not even, The issue isn't the long throw. The issue is the timing of the long throw. Why are you taking a long throw in the 3rd minute? That's a kitchen sink thing. That's what it is. Come on now. It's a kitchen sink thing. 3 minutes to go. You're 2-1 down. This one, you know what I'm saying? This one, you get it. You know what I'm saying? It's rubbing it on that one there. That's what that is. You don't do that from the 3rd minute. Get the ball back in play and move that fucking football. They told us Thomas Partey was the reason they lost in the first leg. That was the reason they got bopped, was because of Uncle Partey not being there. He got ragdolled. He got ragdolled. He got ragdolled, bro. He got ragdolled. He was playing like he had someone on his shoulder every minute. He was playing like the allegations, that allegations, you know what I'm saying? That's how he was playing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to avoid something. I'll tell you right now.
He was playing like he was hearing sirens, blood. For real. This is what it was.
You know what I'm saying? Because he went in the room. He went singing. Outside the UK is a bit techie for bro. So, you know what I'm saying? It's dark. It's real dark. And
it's crazy.
This is where I like, if you have world-class Rice, world-class Partey, world-class Saka, world-class Saliba, Thomas Timber, best right back in the league, and world-class Gabriel. Obviously, I know Gabriel wasn't playing. Like, I don't know how you can rate your players so highly without accomplishing anything. I don't know how. How? Why is it now people get these tags about accomplishing nothing? Nothing.
Yeah, but this is the thing, though. It's like, this is why you say to these men, all right, cool. If your players are what you're saying they are, then where's the data to back that up? Where's the data?
And let's not forget the 2nd best manager in the league.
Bro, this guy's a scrub. That's why my match reaction, I had to tell these man 20 reasons why they should keep Mikel Arteta, bro.
So I don't now. Oh yeah, and the other one, Marino going back up front was also going to help them. Sorry, I forgot about that one.
And you know what? And Partey coming back on Marino, and it did help them for the first
20 minutes.
20 minutes, bro, because PSG had to adapt to the extra player in midfield that was overwhelming them.
Yep. So
it did help them. But then once PSG adapted, and what I was very impressed by with PSG was their defending. They're defending off the ball, bro. Like, they were unreal, bro. I couldn't believe it. Like, they surprised me at how organized they were, especially on the deck, bro. No, actually, especially aerially, because on the deck is one thing, but aerially against Arsenal, their goalkeeper, like, bro, he cleaned up everything, and then on top of that, Arsenal never really looked like scoring. And I saw a mad stat here. Apparently Arsenal have conceded more goals from the majority of their goals from set pieces this season. And how is that possible, bro?
Hold on a minute. Excuse me,
brother. I swear
down, the set piece kings,
bro. The set piece kings, bro. Like, brother, I couldn't believe it. Like, I said, it came up, bruv. It came up on my thing. I think they've conceded the most amount of goals from set pieces in the league or something like that.
There ain't no way, man.
I couldn't believe it. I was confused.
I heard like, that 30% of their trophies are community shows.
Nah, bro, it's actually true. They conceded 42% of their goals from set pieces, and their set piece coach has a mural, blood.
How about this? The camera even goes every time they get a set piece. You see how the camera pans to their set piece coach?
Crazy work, yeah, bro. That scrub. Do you know what I'm saying? That they've made him a main character. I can't believe it.
Yeah, they've
made this guy a main character, bro.
I was impressed.
Wenger didn't die for this, man.
Do you know I was impressive as well?
Who's that?
Marquinhos and Pacho. In fact, I know they're a whole back line.
Oi, bro. But that was a foul on Marquinhos, by the way.
What?
That was a foul on him for the goal, blood. How that wasn't given?
Bro, yeah. It is what it is. I just don't even care because it amounted to nothing. But what killed me was that in the wide areas, the way Pacho was following Saka and following anyone that drifted out in that left-hand side, and the same thing Marquinhos on the other side, the way the defenders split to cover the channels, and then one would split and the other one would cover, and vice versa on the other side. It was seamless almost every time. And it's almost like they knew if they could get through the first 30 minutes against Arsenal, they're going to resort to long ball. And that's what won the game. If they resort to long ball, easy work. Hakimi's faster than Martinelli.
They were brilliant.
Yeah, Hakimi's faster than Martinelli. And Hakimi and Mendes are probably two of the fastest wingbacks on the planet right now. Yeah.
They're
so
a joke.
Anything one isolation-wise, you're not kicking it past him. Let's be honest. And then the centre-backs, if it goes over the wing-back's head, the centre-backs are just going to cover that. And then the wing-backs are just going to fill in. And then the three midfielders are going to come and close the space even more. Arsenal get smothered, not enough space, no sustained attacks, no dangerous Arsenal. It's a masterstroke. Absolute masterstroke. And the worst thing is, I generally feel like Enrique said, especially if we score first, let Arsenal beat themselves. Let them defeat themselves. Because that's what they're going to do. They didn't sustain a single attack after that 20 minutes. As soon as Crabber hit the post, I feel like it channeled a bit of fear. There was a bit of fear. There was a fear in the game. But Arsenal still pushed their lineup. Then obviously Barcola has the chance. And for me, Barcola's got to stop missing them sitters. It's going to cost them in the final.
Bro, he does it too much, bro. He's a scrub, man. Him and Desiree Dookie, blood. You get me?
Look, I know you've gone to the other side of doing it. I can see it. You've gone to the other side.
I never rated this guy.
You've gone to the other side, man. Allow do it, man. Allow do it. He's better than Barcola, bro. He's better than Barcola.
Hey, bro, listen, I can't lie, bro. It's you know what I mean? Different cheeks are the same ass, mate. You know what I mean?
But Barcola's finishing generally pisses me off in it. Like, because I feel like his decision making isn't that bad. But why can I see the thought process go from his head to his feet in real time? Because you know when he went through on goal, don't get me wrong, it was a poor pass from Kvaratskhelia, innit? It was a poor pass. For his quality, he just needs to kind of put that in front of him.
It was slightly, but I don't think it was bad enough here to legislate for the bullshit that followed.
Yeah, I hear that. Like, because the chop inside was the right thing to do, by the way. That was the right thing to do.
Yeah, but why did the finish was horrific.
Like, it's like he wanted all the time in the world to get a shot off. You know what I'm saying? No need. But then at that point, though, Rants, I think, bro, red lights are flashing because that's 2 in 5 minutes. That's 2 in 5 minutes inside the post, and Declan Rice has to run 90 yards to make a goal-saving challenge. Then, of course, Apollo from Fabio Ruiz. Now we're talking technique in abundance. That finish was redonkulous. that was. I don't care if it took a slight nick. It was going in anyway.
Yeah, bro, the connection was sweet as a whistle. You know when you catch them strikes, yeah, you don't feel the connection. It's just boom.
That when he smoked that, I was like, he might just be done. 2-0 at the Parc de France. Yeah, it's peak. It's peak. And the thing is with Fabian Ruiz, he should be given the praise that Declan Rice has been getting.
Yeah, brother, he balled out both legs, you know. He was he marshaled the midfield, bro. He was the fire marshal, bro.
Fire marshal, but
that man got my man back and you didn't even notice Thomas Partey, bro. We only saw him on the throw-ins, bro. That man was said, "Oh, Partey's a miss," and that. Well, we got Partey back, bro. He didn't make a difference if we're being completely honest, bro. Like he didn't see him in the game,
bro. He did nothing, man. How about this? I think I saw one half-time from Partey. My thing is that now I know they got is it Andrea Burr as their director of football and that. We have to see what happens, innit? But Arteta ain't going nowhere, in my opinion. He ain't getting sacked. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see, as you had injured players, you done what you could this season. You go again next year. You know, even though they told us this year was the year, they told us last year was the year. You know, serial, as I said, chronic bottle jobs. I don't know, man. For me, hold on, sorry, man. Siri there. I feel like football won, and Real Madrid pulled the wool over their eyes.
Yeah, 100%. Real Madrid was so bad, yeah. And the thing is, man called us a hater for saying it was a shit Real Madrid team, yeah.
Word, called us haters.
Now you're seeing it was a shit Real Madrid team because PSG could have had 10. So
literally,
it's one of them ones, bro.
You weren't saying this before the game.
My manager, Salif Ferguson, bro, had great seats for the hate watch. You know them ones. That's some dedicated hating, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Dedicated.
Bro, I saw Shannon Sharp. I saw Shannon Sharp celebrating.
Nah, you're taking a piss. And then man said, yeah. That man said that this brer got seen in a meeting with Campos, blood, and I thought it was paper talk. And then I see this brer pulling up at Paris Saint-Germain. I'm like, if that shit ever happens. Now I say I thought it was paper talk. I said I need to see the photos. I'm not believing it. Then I see Salif Ferguson pull up. Like, do you get me? I'm like, huh? Hey, brother, please don't even let that happen, bro. I mean, don't even let that happen, you know.
Director of football.
Brother, don't let that happen. I can't even lie because, boy, bruh, if that happens, it's peak, you know. I can't lie. I might have my football club back if that happens.
I said I might have my football club back. We'll have to see with that one. I don't know.
Listen. Hey, brother. Listen, Fergie was cheesing.
Did Campos get Colomwani and Ramos?
I don't think so. I should hope not. You know the ones. If he does, yeah, I can't lie. Divorce. You know them way there.
Somebody in the chat will tell us. Somebody in the chat. I don't know.
I know that he got. Actually, he must have because he got Vitinha and Neves for sure. He did. So he must have got them.
He definitely got Vitinha and Neves.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, yeah, he did. They said he got.
But you know what? The Colomwani thing, yeah. I blame Mbappe still. I'll be honest. I don't even blame Campos for that. You get me? I even blame Campos.
Got Ugarte.
He did get Ugarte, but Ugarte was supposed to be the guy at Sporting, innit? So the game is the game, bro. You win some, you lose some.
I feel like them three. So Ugarte, Colomwani, and who's the other one? And Ramos. One day Ramos, not one day Ramos. One day Ramos.
Yeah, Gonzalo Ramos might as well be one day Ramos.
He one day Ramos. They also call it one day Ramos.
Bro. I'll be honest, yeah. I blame Mbappe, blood, for the Colomwani thing. You know the ones. The French thing was definitely him. The one thing I'd say is, yeah, Matt, there's always duds when guys when DOFs are doing what they're doing, but bro, do you know what I mean? Fabinho is Campos. Do you know what I'm saying? At Monaco, Martial, Bernardo Silva. You know them ones. Them man there, bro.
Did he get James as well? James Rodriguez.
Possibly. I've seen a list of some bowlers that this brother's had. Bakayoko as well. Absolutely, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, do you see that Monaco team there? Yeah, you get me. So we need Monaco Campos. That's who we need, innit? We don't need the PSG one. I'll be real. Even though he did bring in Vitinha and Neves, but Can't lie, the Colomani is crazy. What?
Even to be fair, as much as we talk about Barcola and Doué, they're not bad signings. I don't think they're bad signings for BSG.
Yeah, Doué's not a bad signing. He's not a bad signing in terms of his. They didn't spend that much on him. In terms of what he'll get resale,
and they weakened the team in their league.
So yeah, Campos signings: Monaco, Martial, Bernardo, Adama Traore, Fabinho, Thomas Lemar, who was a baller, bro. Thomas Lemar. Then, yeah. I don't know what happened to him, bro. I think he went to Atleti, and then what was it? Injuries and that.
He's still at Atletico now. Thomas
yeah,
Lemar
but it must be injuries though, because he was a baller. At one point, Thomas Lemar was serious.
Yeah, he's still Tom. Do you know what it is? It's because he's like a left mid / centre mid. He's both in it. Like he plays centre mid and left mid, and I think he kind of become that utility player in his last probably few years at Atletico. Obviously, he hasn't played that much. He ain't played that much this year. I don't know if he's injured. Someone can tell me if he's injured.
Yeah,
but
injuries. People are saying injuries have cooked him. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Lamar,
but up to 2023, he was playing though. He was playing up until 2023.
I hear it. Mbappe at Lille, Leao, Osimhen, Pepe, and that's just in France, bro. So that's what I mean. The fact that he's managed multiple teams in France as well, that tells you this guy, he gets about. You know the way there, he gets about. And Fergie was definitely at the game. You know what I mean? Because there's video evidence of him at the game. So that means when they said that he met Campos in some hotel, bro, that might be legit, because who the fuck makes something up like that, bro? And then Fergie's actually in Paris. Like, I don't even think he was there. I thought it was a lie. Boy. So the shit could have happened. It could have happened for real.
No, 100%. Do you think that looking at this season now, do you feel like there's any teams that can kind of overtake what Arsenal are doing? Or maybe like a frustration?
Overtake what, bro? Like,
so
what have they done?
I'm talking about like in the league, so nothing to do with like accomplishments. In the league, do you feel like they still maintain this whole second place thing, or do you feel like that place is?
Oh my brother, they might not finish second this season, bro. Watch, the wheels have come off now, months, bro. Now we're watching closely. They might have got Newcastle and Liverpool next. Liverpool at Anfield, which they're not winning, and then they've got Newcastle. I don't know where the Newcastle game is. They might not win that either, bro. It's peak. Can't lie, bro. Yeah, they might could end up finishing third or fourth, bro.
If they finish third, then I'm hearing nothing else than Pochettino shouts in it. I'm hearing Pochettino shouts because I'm pretty sure Poch was in a title race and then ended up finishing third. Remember when Arsenal picked them last day of the season and Spurs had a big loss last day. They lost like 5-0. They lost like 5-0 last. Was it against Newcastle? Someone in the chat, who did Spurs lose to last day of the season in 2016? I believe it was. I know they lost to state, like, because I know because we lost the mad game. I think we lost to Stoke 5-1 that year or the year before that. Yeah, 5-1 to Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle pumped them 5-1, and that weren't no good Newcastle. You know what I'm saying? That was like Paul Dummett, Matt Ritchie and them, man. That was that Newcastle.
That's nasty, bro.
That was that Newcastle. With Dummett and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Matt Ritchie and that could have been in EastEnders and them things. That was that Newcastle.
See that?
They were relegated that year. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, listen. I'm pretty sure that's when we went and got Wijnaldum as well. We got Wijnaldum off them. And Tottenham.
Yeah, Ronaldo bagged 4 goals.
In that game? Or was it?
Yeah, that's what they said.
I'm sure Wijnaldum bagged 4 in another game.
No, but it was. They're saying it was this one.
Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, that's when we went and grabbed.
Bro, it's peak. It's peak, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. So, man, them need to understand what we're seeing right now, bro. Their season could well crumble. You know, I believe that they could finish outside the top 2. I think they do now. I think that yesterday broke them. I'd go as far as saying, as soon as the first goal went in, I could see that in their eyes they were broken. You could see it. Like the optimism that was there when they started the game, as soon as that goal went in from Fabian, you could see they were broken.
They took the win, bro. Do you know why? Because it happened to us. We were smoking PSG at Anfield. They bagged, and then it looked like we'd seen a ghost. It looked like Gerrard slipped all over again. The man them for us, I saw my Reds were like, man, I didn't know where to look. Because he was smacked, like, bro, PSG looked like they were on the ropes. Mendes into Dembele on the half turn, out wide, ball comes back across, goal. It happened so quick. It happened so quickly.
Hey, bro, shout out Hakimi's knee slide, bro. That was clean.
Clean.
You know the ones. And Fabian's was clean. You know the ones that man
like
sliding, just looking into the camera like.
Yeah, you know the Hazard. For me, Hazard done it the best, did it? You know when Hazard used to do them knee slides and he'd get up in the same motion that the knee slide would finish. You know the ones? He'd get up. You know when they get up?
Yeah, why they're still sliding? Yeah, hey, bro.
Yeah, you're still sliding. I just get something like, nah, these man got the knee slide on lock, bro. Real talk. Hakimi knee slid and looked man in their eye. He knee slid like this. Like Drogba had it on lock as well.
Drogba's knee slide was epic, bro.
Epic, bro. No, I'm telling you. No, and the thing is, Hakimi's goal was actually pretty much the same goal that Nuno Mendes scored against Villa.
Yeah, he wrapped that. Oh my god.
Just
on the opposite foot, yeah.
Just straight rappers, bro. That's what it is. Even Maguire's got a cold little knee slide as well. It's just he does it on a shameless thing. Yeah, he just does it on a shameless thing, so people don't like it. But Maguire got a knee slide still. You got a knee slide there. Like this is the point, where we look at players, because people think we got an Arsenal agenda, Rants, especially on this show. I don't know if you see the comments, but they're always like, MONTS and Rants always hating on
that's
Arsenal.
Fine anyway. I don't really care about all that. Do you know what I mean? Bro, think whatever they want, bro. Listen, I'm just giving them their flowers. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing we gave when Marino wrapped that shit bottom corner against Real Madrid, we were sitting there going, do you know how good of a finish that is? Like that finish was insane.
Listen, I praised them when they deserved it, bro.
Yeah.
They just don't deserve it very often.
That's the point. That's the point. And even if man are saying we do hate you, so what? You don't win nothing, and you act like you say at the big boy table, so yes, you're gonna be hated.
Bro, and you're not supposed to like your rivals anyway.
No, this is my point.
It's the whole point of a rivalry, bro.
I just think we gave them their flowers anyway. Here's the thing. Now, I don't want them to win something and all of a sudden start talking like they're the best again. But that's what's gonna happen because they're deluded. They're chronic losers.
Right.
This is my point. And the manager, the fact that Arteta came out and said he was better over the two legs, it just gave me, remember when Ten Hag came out and was speaking positive? I think there was one game Ten Hag was talking mad positive after you man got battered. You man got beaten up. And Ten Hag come out talking about positives. And it sent you, man, over the edge. It sent you, all the man them, Saeed, it sent the man them over the edge. I remember, oh yeah, of course, seek validation, avoid expectations. I should have got that shit on a t-shirt. I should have got that shit on a t-shirt. And I'm rating the picture as well. I'm rating the picture thing as well. Shout out. I'm saying rating the picture. But yeah. So this is Arsenal chronic losers. Chronic losers. And the thing is, they win, they cherish their little battles. They're worried about like they always say, Spurs worry about what's going on with us, but you lot only worry about what goes on with Spurs. Realistically. Because you're closer.
The thing is, them man talk about Spurs, but bro, they got the same gene as Spurs.
Facts.
They got the same bottle gene as Spurs, bro. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. It's like they've gaslit people into believing that they're any different to Tottenham.
I think Arsenal fans are like Jehovah's Witnesses. They just keep on knocking.
I hear it.
They just keep on knocking with no shame.
And long will you continue to knock, bruv. And no one's answering, my brother. You know them way there. No one's gonna answer, bruv.
Out here trying to spread the good word about Arteta.
That's right, bro.
And they come in packs because they can't defend him once. They can't defend in isolation.
Madness.
That is a mad analogy, but it is what
you should have protected my guy Lewis Skelly yesterday, man. I was feeling sorry for him, bro. It wasn't great, bro.
They're calling him Martin for Skelly, bro.
That's what I mean. You just had man out there bareback, like just there, bro. Like it was peak, fam. Like, but I felt so sorry for him, Do you know what I'm saying?
Was tripping over the ball. He was tripping over the ball.
He was like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing to me?" Just exposed, Like it was it was sad.
Even Timber, people are moving like acting like Timber didn't get beat up both legs. Timber got beaten up in both legs.
He did. He got violated. He got violated.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, God ain't gonna save that. God ain't saving. God ain't saving you. I said, listen, people didn't like. I said, God ain't saving you from PSG.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
You don't pick sides.
Bro, they forgot to pay for them. That's what it was, bro. I deeped it, bro. They prayed for Madrid. You get me? They forgot the prayers this time around. It was a mad thing.
Bro, I can't believe, you know what it is? Football needed this, innit? Football needed this because the fact that Teta got to the semi-final is good in the eyes of the owner. See what I'm saying? In the eyes of the ownership, Champions League football, two semi-finals this season, that's progress. Is it not? They didn't get to 2 semis last season.
No.
They came second, got to the quarters of the against Bayern. It was the quarterfinal against Bayern, no? So that was a quarterfinal.
Yeah.
And in the 2 cup competition, they went out early. So the way I'm seeing it, this is progress. So
I hear that.
He ain't going nowhere.
No way.
Going nowhere. So he's staying. Teta's here to stay.
Facts.
So you better. So again, so all those Arteta outs, you're wasting your time.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting your energy and you're wasting your time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they do go and get Gyökeres, Rants, I want to see what happens in it. I will be interested to see.
They're not getting Gyökeres, bro. I told these guys already, yeah. It's one of them things where the way Arteta plays, yeah, and the way he floods the midfield, he can't do that with a striker like Gyökeres. His lack of striker is a very, very deliberate ploy for Arsenal to dominate the midfield. Like, he doesn't give that up. If he gives that up, it makes Arsenal worse. Honestly, like, it takes away one of their advantages.
That's probably why they look good with Mourinho, innit? Because
Mourinho, because they don't cross, bro. It's not like Martinelli and Saka got like elite delivery. Yeah, cool. Saka just stands the ball up to the back stick here, but Martinelli don't cross, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? So having a striker that's just gonna be in the box, bro, I don't see how that benefits Arsenal, bro. It just doesn't benefit them, bro. They need a striker that can play midfield. They need a false striker that's not a real striker, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what they actually need. They don't need an actual striker. And it's funny, man said Xerxes would have been perfect for them. He would have been, because he can do the midfielder striker thing. You know what I'm saying?
They think they've got that in Havertz. That's what they think.
Yeah, but Havertz is scrub. But they're right. They do think they've got that in Havertz. And Havertz is on so much money, you don't go out and replace Havertz, bro. Without selling him anyway. You can't.
You can't. Like, this is the problem. And Arteta also, I think he feels like even though he's the manager, I feel like sometimes he looks like he's the main character amongst the players. All about him. All about him. Kind of thing.
No, 100%, but he's been that. He's got main character syndrome. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, yeah, he weren't a baller like that in his playing career. So now he gets to be the big I am. You get me?
It's true.
He gets to be the main character because he was never the main character in his career. He was always a sideman. And this is what happens sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's an interesting one for me. Like, obviously, I know this week I got the news that Trent's officially gone and that. You know what I'm saying? And
has it sunk in yet, bro? Are you still in denial, blood? You know
in denial?
Yeah.
In denial. I done told Trent what it was, but don't come back, bro.
No, I hear it. Cause you know the ones there. Them man are staring at the picture frame and crying and
man was doing that. I can't lie, I was doing that. I ain't gonna lie, I was doing that. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't. But this difference between me, Rants. I admit these things. I'm not gonna do the tough guy thing, bro. I don't fake the tough guy thing. I'm vexed. I've got a generational talent leaving for free. For free. When have you ever seen a generational talent leave for free? For any team? When's the last time you seen that happen?
No, it's crazy.
You can't think. No one can tell me when's the last time they've seen a generational talent go for free.
Yeah, you got bent over still.
You know what I'm saying? They said Real Madrid said to Trent, "We ain't paying shit for you, bro. We want to get you, but we ain't paying shit. So either you come here for free, or you sign your little contract with them, man. Disrespect them, man, and come over here. Otherwise, just fuck off." And he went running. He went running. You know what I'm saying? He went and ran for the hills. You know what I'm saying? You know the man that claim they're loyal in a relationship, but all you really had to do was dangle a little bit of ass in the club, and man them folded instantaneously. So for me, like I can't look at that and go, wish you well. I don't wish bad on him because I don't wish bad on nobody, kind of thing. And that's not really me in it. But I don't wish well. I'm not gonna wish him well. Because if Real Madrid are winning in Europe, that means I'm not winning in Europe.
Yeah, facts.
You see what I'm saying? So I won't be wishing him well. It's just in the middle. Like, he just exists. I'm never going to take away what he's done for the club. I'm not going to take away the talent that he possesses, because from a creative standpoint, we have lost half of that.
Yeah.
Because I know Sobers ain't creating shit.
Yeah.
He ain't creating shit. And if Salah has a bad game, he ain't creating nothing. Well, how about this? You have to get the ball to Salah for him to create something.
Facts.
There's a difference between being ultimately a creator and they need to get the ball to Salah nice and early for him to do the creative monster thing that he does. But who does that come from, Rants? Trent Alexander-Arnold. Who is the supplier to Salah before he can do all the stuff that he's done this season? Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I hear it.
McAllister can create, but he plays in the pivot. So he has to do other jobs before it comes down to ultimately being a creative for Liverpool. Being a creative for Liverpool is not McAllister's first port of call. That's not his first job. You know what I'm saying? That's not his ultimate job for Liverpool. But I've got man telling me that Szoboszlai is a great signing and a great player. No. He's a player who runs around a lot. And you need that in every team. But not in my 10 position. No, sir, not for me.
Yeah, not in the 10, bro. Yeah, the 10 can't be the cardio guy.
No, impossible. Nah, yeah, this is my point. You can't have a cardio 10 and a striker that don't score goals in Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, that's mental. I hear it.
And a Jota that's semi-finished. And this is why I continue to praise Salah the way I praise Salah. Because realistically, there are holes in our team that we've got away with. That's the bottom line. Jota and Darwin have been so bad this season, it's just going to be forgotten about. Jota's got 6, Darwin's got 3. And he missed another sitter against Chelsea as well, the fucking loser. That flipping loser. Get him out my club now. Get him out of my club. I will pay someone to get him out of my club. Leave. Get him gone. But you know, man was celebrating the hardest when we won the league, though, because it's always them, man.
Yeah,
it's always them, man. Celebrating the hardest, missing the most, but celebrating the hardest, bro. We got a defensive 9 and a defensive 10, and we've just sold, or we've just let our most creative player go for free. I need to see Ryan Cherky or Brian Zaragoza. I need to see something.
Do you think those are the kind of players that your manager would be looking at, though?
Well, you don't like Harvey Elliott, so I'm not even confident because you don't like Harvey Elliott.
But this is what Harvey Elliott is
close. Harvey Elliott is actually kind of close to that in terms of not level.
Yeah, but in terms of like the way he sees the game in it, stylistically.
Yeah, because in and around the box, Harvey Elliott's good, bro. No one can say
he's techie as well, man.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But you can tell he doesn't. The manager prefers balance over that individual creative spark, which is fine, by the way. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a balanced midfield, but that's when Mo Salah is playing cracked out of his skin. That's the difference. Salah is aging, so he might not get 50 GA or some stupid shit like that again. It might be 30 this time. 30 is not going to win you a league.
Yeah.
30 goals can win you a league, but it's not going to be 30 goals. It'll be 30 GA. Do you know what I'm saying? 30 GA. So my point is that to put the pressure on Salah to perform like he has this season, and just to put that into context, no one has ever done, well, when Salah inevitably gets that 47 GA, that's the most in Premier League history. So if you think Salah's going to replicate something that no one has ever done,
again,
in the Premier League, you are bonkers. You're out of your mind.
Yeah, you can't rely on that.
You can't rely on that. It's gonna it's gonna happen. He's gonna be 33. Right. It's gonna drop to like 20, 25. That's what it's gonna drop to, unfortunately. and he's gonna be. You're gonna see less and less of him in the game because he's 33, bro. You're gonna see less and less as time goes on. You already saw less of him this year, even though he's still getting the numbers. So where the creativity, what we lose in creativity, we're also going to lose a little bit in Salah. So that's two things, even though we signed the contract. So either you go in, and for me, he's not selling either of the left wingers. Luis Diaz has been very up and down, purple patchy, but I think Luis Diaz ultimately has done a great job this season. Because to go and play full time when he's never ever done it before, I respect them thing. I respect that, innit? I respect a guy that goes and does that, puts his head down and gets it done. Cool. Was he brilliant every game? No, he wasn't. Did he frustrate me? Yes, he did. Was I cussing him at times? Yes, I was. But over the course of the season, I think he got like 12 goals, 6 assists or something like that. I might be slightly odd wrong, but that's a decent turnout for the fact that Gakpo was a starter on the left wing for a lot of the season as well before he got injured.
Right.
So that means the left wingers aren't going to change, bro. The left wingers aren't going to change. So I know Liverpool are in the market for a striker. I heard whispers about Julian Alvarez and Darwin Núñez. So I heard that, you know, I mean, listen, if you don't want to do that, I'm not complaining. Julian Alvarez, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, I know you might be looking over here and thinking, yeah, that's kind of lit. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind that. If you're looking at maybe Alvarez. We might try and look at.
Why would Alvarez leave if he just joined?
That's what the papers are saying, innit? I think Alvarez is a long shot because he just joined. So I feel like,
bro, they're trying to sign Anthony, bruv, to add him to their attack. I don't think they're gonna sell Alvarez, bro.
But they want there's an interest in Núñez, in it. I don't know why these men all like Núñez, bro. I think it's
because he's hyperactive, bro. He's the most athletic player, bro. Like he's a Reebok Cavani, innit? You know that one.
Yeah. So there's obviously, I know there's guys like Ekatike, obviously. Sesko is a player that gets mentioned, doesn't really move the needle, but he scored a great goal against Bayern. That finish against Bayern was nasty. You know, you see the Chabella goal he scored against. That was good. There's been obviously whispers of Xavi Simons as a possible 10 option for us.
Because he's Dutch, bro. You get linked to Frimpong as well, but I don't think Frimpong's a Trent replacement.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
And he's not a right back. He's a wing back or he's a right winger. I can't see him as a right back in a four, blood. Frimpong.
I think our manager wants to defend first right back anyway. Or more balanced right back anyway. You can tell that's what he prefers. I feel like that's probably another reason as to why Trent definitely left as well. I think because the role that Trent plays now was different to the one.
You think that your manager, if he had it his way, he would play 4 centre backs like the rest of these men?
No, because of the way
Jury and Timber kind of fullback though.
Yeah, it would have to be a Jury and it would have to be like a Hincapi type, so centre back, like that centre back,
like a centre back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what a lot of these managers are trying to do now. They don't want I
don't know, but he used
attacking minded, bro. They want these centre back fullbacks. Like man are using Koundé at right back now. Koundé's a centre back. Like this is where the game's going now, bro. These centre back right backs,
centre back right back bills. But to be fair, he utilized Gertrude very well before he left and went to Leipzig, and Gertrude is a proper wing back where he is as well. Hato's actually he's one we've been linked to. If he's a centre back hybrid, left back, wing back, sorry. So we'll have to see in it. I think he likes Conor Bradley though. I think he likes Conor Bradley. So, and as I said, I already said it already. Put Szoboszlai centre back.
Centre? You mean right back or
sorry. Right back.
Yeah, you said right back before, and I see it, bro.
Are you seeing it? Tell me, man.
No, but bro, listen, loads of teams have been playing midfielders at right back, bro. Caicedo's played there, Partey's played there, Valverde's played there. So why can't Szoboszlai play there? Szoboszlai's a shit Valverde.
Bro, exactly. He's a Marcus Llorente's played right back for how many games? Do you know how many times Marcus Llorente's had to do a right back job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Marcus Llorente's as athletic as they come.
Yeah, he's a shit Valverde.
That's his thing.
He can do it. And he did play Jones right back in one game, and you look decent as well.
Jones was decent at right back, but he was rubbish against Fulham at right back though.
Yeah.
Because again, like against Everton, we were gonna have most of the ball. So Jones was gonna look good at right back. You know what I'm saying? Jones was gonna look decent at right back. So I always thought for me, Jones at right back against like a winger that can actually play football was always going to be a problem. If you're playing Everton who don't want the ball, then it's fine. Because all you need to do as a right back, as a centre mid, is to keep the ball and invert when you need to and overlap on an occasion. And that's actually your job done for most of the game. maybe put in 1 or 2 crunching tackles, but you're not going to have too much to do apart from a few counter attacks, which guys like Konate will just sweep up anyway because of his speed. That's just what it is. So, yeah, man, we'll have to see. The window is going to be mad interesting. I'm getting my guard of honor for those Gooners on the weekend. My guard of honor.
Lovely stuff. Do you know what I mean? We will definitely be there for the watch along people. Of
course, you know what I'm saying? And we'll have to see, man, what's going to go on with the manager and Arsenal and how we'll work with it. But last night was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. You know, I feel like I'm very intrigued to see what the excuses are going to be for the positivity freaks. Because the positivity freaks are the one who really need to go to the clinic. The positivity freaks.
Yeah, they're scraping the bottle of barrel today, bruv. I'll tell you that.
Bro, you know with the toothpaste where you have
to fold that shit and roll it up. Yeah, bro, man, I'm rolling the toothpaste. They're rolling the toothpaste and squeezing that, bro.
Squeezing every little, bro. You see it?
Crazy. It's crazy, bro.
When I was younger, the way I was like, Mom, I can't get the toothpaste done. She's like, I said, Mom, the toothpaste done. You know when your mom goes, the toothpaste ain't done.
It ain't done, bro. Man, after roll that. I've seen certain man cut the toothpaste and that, bro. Cut the tooth and that, bro, listen, I swear down. I've seen some stuff.
We've all lived the same life. No, we've all lived the same life.
There. Yeah, I see man cutting the toothpaste, bro. Like, it's peak,
what's the other one? When they put the water in, when you add water to the fairy liquid to make it last longer.
Hey, brother, listen, bro. It's mad. It's mad, bro. I can't lie, bro. Man, to make that stretch. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make it last, bro. Cause he living.
Bruh, it's crazy.
Man are acting like they ain't seen Auntie add a little water to the fairy liquid, telling you don't throw it away. Add a little water to that.
Bro, I seen some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I seen some stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, bro. This is where they are right now. This is where they are.
And they always say you won't understand until you're a parent.
Bro, listen, bro, it can only get worse. You know what I mean? I hear it.
Yeah. No, it's true, bro. It's true. That's what it is. That is what the positive. That's basically what the Arsenal positive camp is. They want to get any little ounce of positivity, any little battle that they could win, any little battle. Oh, Martinelli looked bright in a 1-on-1 versus Martinelli. Maybe we don't need to versus a Hakimi.
Brother, he got past him twice in 90 minutes, and all of a sudden that'll be enough, bro. You know what I mean? Back. I can't lie. Yeah.
Oh, Chief tried to tell me the MDL is back. The Martin Defense League is back.
No, that's crazy.
I said. He missed a 1-on-1 that could have changed.
Brother, it was worse than a 1-on-1, bro. It was a tapping. You know them was like 1v1. So you're running, you're bearing down on the goalkeeper. Then it becomes the angle gets closed off. There could be some, do you know what I mean? Distractions, whatever. There wasn't enough time for it to be a 1v1, bro. It was point blank.
Point blank, roofie.
Yeah, bro. No, it's crazy.
I'm talking about in the first leg. I was talking about the first leg one.
Oh, okay. Oh, what are you talking about? The one that dropped to him in the box?
Yeah, I thought that was Rice. Wasn't that Rice's one?
Nah, Rice was the header wide. Martinelli's one just dropped to him right in front of the goalkeeper and he hit the keeper, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, bro, hit either side of the keeper and you score, bro.
But this is my thing. As I said, you lot want the best for your team, but want Martinelli to start for Arsenal. Then clearly you don't want the best for your team.
Yeah, bro. Like them man they're still trying to keep Martinelli alive, bro.
Yeah. It don't make no sense, man. Like, let the kid go, man. Martinelli needs to go play for like Osasuna and that.
Bro, I can't lie. He needs to go to Mexico, blood, and play for someone there, bro. I think he's.
There's too much flair. That's still too much flair. I'm telling you, it's got to be Osasuna or Las Palmas and that. He's got to play for one of them, man. Maybe even do the best thing. Anthony and Martinelli on the wings and that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, that might be the thing still, bro.
That
might be the revival, blood. Bet is.
Because I didn't think Anthony could be revived. I thought even the defibs wouldn't work on.
Yeah, nah, he's moving mad now. I can't lie, bro.
Did you see the whippage? Did you see the Mr.
The whippage? Yeah, blood. Hey, bro.
And that was like, bro, that was a real whippers though. Like that was outside the post and back in. And he said, and you know what's mad? He ain't celebrating like he's surprised anymore. You know, a man are so shit. They get surprised and they celebrate like they're surprised when they do something good. You know, and then he's scoring goals now, like it's normal now. As in, like he's celebrating. And man's just like, yeah, it's normal. He's doing the normal thing. He's doing above celebrations. That's how you know, man. This why you know, man. is at his peak confidence. That's what Anthony's on now. You know, he's got more GA than I think he's got more GA than Vinicius.
Bro.
Vinicius got actually no, Vinicius got 11 and 5. Actually, I might be wrong. I saw a stat though that since Anthony's come to the La Liga, he's got more GA than Vinicius.
Yeah, maybe that.
Maybe it might be that though, innit? Since he's or something like that.
That sounds like the stat.
I think it's like all comps or something like that. It might be that.
That sounds like the stat.
Yeah, I see. Yes. So since he, it's right. You're saying since he's joined. Do you know how crazy that is? That's supposed to be Mr. Ballon d'Or, you know. Anyway, yeah, that's me though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just listen, man. We're feasting today, man. You get it, man. Have a drink, bro. That's what I'm saying. All right, chat. Have a drink, bro. Have a drink, man. On us. Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. Big up everyone inside. Rival tears and that. Hey, listen. Get these likes up, people. Do you know what I mean? We're less than 100 away from the target. Let's get those up. Let's get those up, man. We need 600 likes, man. We're gonna redirect to Monts' stream. Let them know what you got coming up, bro.
Only 2 shows today, but you lot got a few videos coming out, man. So we've got the Hooks Cook Sesh right now. That's gonna be with Cass and Hooks right now. Then after that, we're gonna be live at 10. We was gonna do a watch along, but we can't do the watch along tonight. So we're gonna be live at 10 p.m. for the Man United and Spurs match reaction with the boys. So it'll be me, Ethan, Kears, Casey, the man them as we do. And yeah, man, and we'll have a video. We got a clip going out of the Arsenal fans getting deep fried. So, you know, anything for the community. And I think in terms of subscriber count, I'm 6 subscribers away from 16,800. Obviously 206 away from 17K. So let's run that up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's run that up. Drop a sub if you can. But more importantly, like this video and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, people. So yeah, man, big up. You know what I mean? It's been a great day. You know what I mean? Make sure you run up the likes. Man, are gonna redirect over to Monts. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys back here in a couple hours, bro. We're far from done for today, man. Big up.